Boom. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for joining with me today. This is day 2 of the 3-day video challenge. And today we're going to learn how to overcome imposter syndrome. Okay. You might be asking yourself, what is imposter syndrome? Guys, this is when you feel like you don't know enough in a certain subject. You feel like I'm not an expert. You feel like I'm not certified. You feel like I'm not properly educated enough to teach a certain subject. Okay. A lot of people, especially when you're doing videos, when you want to build a channel, when you want to build an audience on Instagram, Facebook, anything, a lot of times we think, man, I just don't have enough good information to share. And I wanted to dive into this. This is Expert Secrets. It's a book by Russell Brunson. It's absolutely amazing. And one of my favorite parts about this entire book, it talks about two things. But Russell, I'm not certified. I can't help people. And then he goes, and he said, a lot of the excuses he hears, I'm not certified, don't have a degree, haven't been to school for this. How can I possibly claim to be an expert? And he goes on to say the best analogy that I probably ever heard when it comes to this. And this is what it is when people are, it's called imposter syndrome, where you feel bad. You feel like I can't express, I can't teach. I'm not an expert in this field. And this is what Russell Brunson tells people. But Russell, what if others know more about me than my topic than I do? And he goes on to, and I'm just reading some of this topic because I think it's just phenomenal. I don't even want to paraphrase it just because it's so good. Okay. He says there's a book and a movie called Catch Me If You Can. It's by Leonardo DiCaprio was in the movie. I've seen it a couple of times. It's very good. And it illustrates the point very well. It's a guy named Frank Abagnale. Abagnale. I've literally had to make this video twice and I butcher his name every time. So he's a brilliant high school dropout and a famous con artist. So that's kind of what the whole movie is about. I haven't read the book, but the movie is about him being a con artist, basically being able to fake all these different professions. So he faked being an airline pilot. He faked being a pediatrician, a district attorney, among other things. And at one point, which is kind of funny because my parents went to this school, at one point he actually started teaching a sociology class at Brigham Young University, guys. An advanced sociology class. And he teaches the entire semester, and no one ever figures out that he's not a real teacher. Okay, that's insane. Later on, when they finally do catch him, the authorities ask him, how could you possibly be teaching a class that you had no idea about? Advanced sociology? How did you teach that for an entire semester? And he said, it's simple. He's like, all I had to do was be one chapter ahead of his students. Now, he said that's the key. You don't have to be the most knowledgeable person in the world on your topic. You just have to be one chapter ahead of the people you're helping. There will always be people in the world who are more advanced than you are. That's fine. You can learn from them. But don't let it stop you from helping the ones who are a chapter or two behind you. Guys, that is phenomenal. The first phase is all about finding what sparks your interest, geeking out in the topic, and giving yourself permission to help other people with the things that you've learned. Guys, give yourself permission. Literally go and a lot of the things you guys are so knowledgeable about already. You already have a lot of these topics down. You're passionate about them. You know them. Other people don't know that stuff. Leadership, online tech stuff, gardening, things about anxieties, things about music. For me, things about marketing. Like there's a lot of things that I think is just second nature that, man, everyone knows this. But in reality, nobody knows it. And so what I advise you guys to do is, when you want to make content, when you feel like, man, I'm not very educated, literally just read up on a topic for 5-10 minutes right before you do content, brush up on it from someone that you consider an expert, and all of a sudden you're one chapter ahead. That's all you have to be. And I love that, guys. This book is awesome. It's called Expert Secrets. It's by Russell Brunson. I'm in the YouTube video that I make for this. I can leave a description in there. So if you guys wanted to get this book, it's free plus shipping. But if you did like this material, this is day 2 of a 3-day challenge that I'm doing in my Facebook group. Make sure to like and comment on here. Comment what you guys think about this. I think a lot of people struggle with imposter syndrome, and that's a great way to overcome it. Just be one chapter ahead. That's all you have to do. Okay. And hopefully, as time goes on, when you start doing content, honestly, a lot of people suck, and then you start sucking less. And then all of a sudden you suck so less that you're actually good. That's just kind of how it goes, guys. Like, you have to learn to put yourself out there a little bit. And you got to realize that you have to give yourself permission to help others, as Russell says. So thank you so much. That's how to overcome imposter syndrome. I look forward to seeing the other materials here in our Facebook group, and I will see you on the other side. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.